Hello dear friends, this is Solomon, and today in this video I want to show you another army that I've been testing today, and in my opinion this army can be pretty good and interesting, and it can replace the clone Yeti bomb trick because of we are using furnace clone instead of Yeti mites clone. I mean those fire spirits from the furnace we will clone instead of the Yeti mites, and in my opinion this trick is also very interesting, and the main reason why I think it's interesting because these fire spears cloned can take down the CC building, and this means that we won't face the enemy CC troops. Besides, this furnace clone trick can also create a good funnel, and I will show you army that can destroy bases with this furnace trick. Let's go. Before we dive into attacks, I want to say thank you to everybody who is writing comments and hit like button, because this helps YouTube algorithms to understand that the video is interesting and YouTube starts to promote my videos more actively. So thanks again a lot for your support, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so this is the army composition that we are going to test today, and I will try to explain a bit why I'm using this army and why I'm using these pets and so on and so on. So as I said in the beginning, the main trick of this army is to use fire speeders together with Yetis, but we need to wait until the Yetis are killed. They are just tanking in the beginning in front of the furnaces, and then we need to clone the fire spirits from the furnaces inside the base, trying to take down the CC, the town hall, depending on which side we are attacking, and then we need to finish the base with the eaters together with the heroes. I'm using Phoenix on my champion because champion always try to run in front of the army and getting killed really quickly, and to use all the rocket spears we need to use Phoenix, because even if the champion goes down with the Phoenix, it comes back to life and then he fires all his rocket spears into the targets. And I'm also using the Spirit Fox on my king just to try to protect him a little bit in the beginning of attack, so he gets inside the base and there he can use his earthquake boots with the spiky ball. So let's dive into the attack. I'm also switching between siege barracks and the army thrower, depending on where where I'm going to, and so on and so on, but I think army thrower is a little bit better. And now let's test this army in the legends. First of all, we need to find the best place to send our... We don't want to attack from the side where there is the disarmer, because she will kill all our troops. And I think the best place would be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we wait until the Yetis and the Yeti mites go down. We don't want to clone the Yetis. We want to clone the furnaces, and the best would be to clone them inside the base. I think I can do it like this, then like this, and spread the clones further inside the base and use the rage spell over there, so they should get cloned into the sides and try to take down as much defenses as possible. As I said, in the best case you can take away the CC building, and this will also help you to attack, of course. Okay, so we need to... I think we can do it like this. Okay, king here, throwers there. Oh, the disarmer is alive now. Okay, Grand Warden. I think I can use my Royal Champion on top just to help and to funnel a little bit, because these small troops that come from the first spears of eaters, they are good with the taking down of the wall. I mean, with the walls, so they can destroy the walls pretty quickly, and because of that, you actually don't need to use wall breakers or anybody else, because they will open the walls for you successfully. Then we need to make sure that we are using our king. He almost went away from the base. That's why I used king ability earlier. And as I said in the beginning, you don't afraid of the walls because they are opened by those small creatures from the eaters. But in the middle of attack, you want to use your king ability to destroy the walls and to funnel your troops through the base. And here you see I have pretty much troops left, and it should be a 3-star if we can get through the wall and take down the single inferno tower, but there is a giant also, so it's a triple. And here the furnaces worked well, but in some cases there are some it's dangerous, because sometimes furnaces can get wrecked with the disarmer and so on. Let's go into another attack, and again we need to find the right place for the furnaces. It would be good to start from the bottom, because there is a clan castle, but there is a disarmer, and that's a dangerous moment. Probably we can king. Okay, I think we can try to do it from here and just wait to use the clone spells. Yetis will tank. They will probably take down some defenses. Also giant should help with the walls. Yeah, but the giant is getting wrecked by the inferno. Okay, I think we can use clone spell here and here, and I want to use clone spell also to the bottom. Probably I can reach with the clone spells the clan castle. Okay, now I can use the clone spell, another here, and the rage spell. If they don't take down the CC building, they will at least destroy pretty much of the defenses. Now I want to use my queen ability here to activate the invisibility in the middle. The clan castle is not destroyed. That's not that great, but it's still okay. I can send my royal champion from the top to try to destroy the town hall. Also, my king is coming away from the center, but I'm using his ability to help funneling. Use my the headhunter to take down the enemy king, and I still have migrant warden ability, by the way. I forgot to use it, so I will wait for a good moment. CC troops coming out, but I still have my Phoenix for my royal champion, and she will take care of the enemy clan castle troops. I still have migrant warden ability. I didn't use it. Probably I need to find the right spot for that, and probably now the most dangerous is the time fail. Okay, taking away that ice hound. We are still okay with the amount of troops, and now I just need to use green warden ability. I think right here I have a risk of I still have a risk of the time fail. I want to save my wizard to take care of this gold storage, but I'm afraid of the multi-archer tower. Okay, that's it. That's a triple. So you see, this army is not OP. I mean, now with the temporary troops, there are so many OP armies, and yesterday I have shown my I think, my best army that I'm using right now. It's Eaters with Clone Yeti Blimp. And one more attack, it's a friendly challenge. I'm hitting my base, and while you are watching the replay, I will tell you my overall impression of this variant of army. In my opinion, this trick with the Furnace and Yetis is interesting, but I cannot say that it's OP, as I already said. And if you take into consideration how many troops and spells you are using for that, you can probably do the same percentage of destruction or damage for the base with your royal champion. For example, if you use every spell for your champion, she will take down lots of buildings. And also you can do some kind of blimp with the clone Yetis, or you can do a blimp with the super archers, and so on and so on. So if you are using all the spells and more than half of the army, you can probably do a better funnel or a better percent of destruction, and that means that this trick is not OP. Yes, it's interesting. Yes, there are possibilities to use this trick after the temporary troops go away from the game, but in my opinion, if we use that much spells, there are probably more effective ways to use those spells. So overall, this is an interesting army, but it's not OP. And also, this is very important, there is high risk sometimes to just swag all those spells and all those troops in case you send them from a side where is the disarmer, or in some case close to the enemy heroes, or if the enemy CC troops go out. So in some cases there is a risk that all of those furnaces and Yetis won't do enough destruction, so you finish up with a 3-star. That's why I think that this army is not OP. You can try it, but I think at first you have to try it in the challenges. I could make this video like choosing only like best replays and just make a clickbait name for this video, that this is another OP army, so on and so on. But I think I have to tell you that the truth, and I think I need to warn you that this army is not OP, and there is a risk for you to get 2 or even a 1-star during the first challenges. I used to do that, and also in the attacks I think there is still a risk. So you can try this trick. It's an interesting possibility, and probably it will have continue when the temporary troops ends, for example with super witches, but there are still risks, and I have warned you. Okay guys, so that's it for today. If you want to find really OP army, you can check my yesterday's video where I showed you army with the Eaters and Clone Yeti Blimp. Here on your screen I made live attacks with that. And thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for your support with comments, likes and subscriptions, and I see you in the next video. It was Solomon. Bye.